Hello, welcome to the channel QPK News. Please subscribe to the channel to follow the latest news of the day. Wang Yibo confirmed his relationship with Zhao Lusi in the new movie. When people found out that Wang Yibo and Zhao Lusi had co-starring parts in the new version of Locked In Kai, the reactions of internet users could not have been more fascinating to see. Both Wang Yibo and Zhao Lusi are currently working in the Chinese entertainment industry and are regarded as two of the most successful young performers currently in their respective fields. However, there is an infinitesimally small proportion of moviegoers who can envision this combo working together on any film production. However, just recently, speculations quickly spread over the internet that Wang Yibo and Zhao Lusi will collaborate on the remake of the classic movie Locked In Kentucky. These rumors have been circulating for quite some time. This movie is credited for launching the careers of a large number of actors and actresses, including Luan Truvai and Huin Xiaoming. Amongst others, it is said that this person said that Zhao Lusi transformed into Princess Qian Nin and that Wang Yibo performed the part of Vai Tu Bao. It is also mentioned that this person made these claims. This information was communicated by the blogger. This particular volume of Locked In Kai will be published by Tencent, who will also be responsible for its creation. It really caused the entire online community to be surprised, bewildered, and then turned back, then laughed again, like the year-end comedy, feeling that just reading the melon this has seen the smell of instability, and great business is difficult to achieve. This transpired after the rumor was made public, and it really caused the entire online community to be surprised. Many people who use the internet continue to believe, contrary to the consensus of most people, that Wang Yibo and Zhao Lusi make an attractive couple. It is not even required to bring up the issues of status, personal life, or performing. All that needs to be done to attract the audience is to just present images of the two. In addition to the flow rate, another difficult decision to make is whether or not you want the video to have a high temperature. Locked In Kai, much like the author Kim Dung's other major works such as Tian Long Bat Bo, Tian Du Long Kai, etc., has been adapted into a great number of different forms. However, not all attempts at remaking a work have been resoundingly successful. Locked In Kai has been adapted into a television series, a film, a musical, and even a board game. The audience had favorable reactions to Locked In Kai's performance. As an example, let's take a look at the 2020 edition of Tan Locked In Kentucky. This version includes contributions from a number of different persons, including Truong Not Sun and Duong Ne Han, amongst others. The release of the movie was met with extensive criticism on the internet due to a number of factors, including dissatisfaction with the movie's content, a ridiculous filmmaking style, and other features of the movie. As a result, the creator of Lock had the ambition to develop an additional version of the game. Other peaks will have to triumph over a significant amount of challenging and demanding obstacles. One of the remakes that has been the most successful is called Locked In Kai, and it features contributions from Huin Xiaoming, Thursday Sung, and other people. The people consider the 2020 adaptation of Tan Locked In Kai to be a catastrophic failure, and it was subjected to a considerable deal of criticism as a result. The offices of both Wang Yibo and Zhao Lusi, as well as the members of the film crew, do not currently have any information regarding the claim that the two actors will be working together. Additionally, the rumor has not been confirmed by either actor. Gusiki swears an oath to Big S that is poisonous in every way. It was discovered that Wang Xiaofei had more cheating inside stories, but it was discovered that Wang Xiaofei was supported accidentally by another individual. The man in the large S with the poorest reputation, Gusiki, is the one inflicting devastation on the battlefield. Nor S's mother Gu Jun, not Zhang Lan, and not Wang Xiaofei are the ones responsible for this. People are extremely repulsed by Gusiki's behavior because he is always making noise with his voice and jumping up and down in an effort to feel like he exists. Nevertheless, it cannot be denied that the two families are concerned about their relationship with one another on this matter. Gusiki is the first person who can be dubbed the first person to paparazzi sue celebrities, as he recently took Zhang Lan to court for a photobombing incident. This makes Gasiki the first person who can be called the first person to paparazzi sue celebrities. His credo is "I am a person who has professional ethics," and he adheres to this tenet with unwavering devotion. Because Big S did not give Zhang any money, he felt compelled to apologize to himself and convey his sincere condolences. Gasiki did not squander time during the days that they had to wait for the trial. Rather, he relied on this wave of operations to launch a live broadcast in order to raise traffic. This allowed Gasiki to achieve his goal of increasing the amount of traffic. In order to defend Big S during the live broadcast, he was willing to swear an oath that may have potentially fatal consequences. In spite of the fact that it was determined that Wang Xiaofei had more instances of cheating concealed within other stories, Wang Xiaofei was still given assistance by accident. During the live broadcast, Gasiki spent a significant amount of time talking about Wang Xiaofei and Zhang Lan. Despite this, the users of the internet responded by asking why the information regarding the large S wasn't given. At first, the internet user just brought it up in a light-hearted manner. However, Gasiki unexpectedly took it seriously, and immediately held out his palm to the skies to swear, announcing that he did not have any information or data pertaining to Big S. The response of Gasiki caught everyone off guard. In point of fact, this is not the first time that Gasiki has contested the substance of Big S. Rather, the objective of Gasiki's denial this time around is simply to support the assertion that was previously made. When people see him reprimand Zhang Lan for being shameless and reprimand Wang Xiaofei in a variety of ways, while at the same time being willing to swear venomously for Big S, it is difficult for people not to predict his relationship with Big S. However, when people witness him reprimand Zhang Lan for being shameless, it is difficult for people not to predict his relationship with Big S. In addition to defending Big S, which she did previously, Gasiki ensured that she also defended me. He asserted that drawing attention to the failure of Wang Xiaofei was a pointless exercise and argued against doing so. At that time, he was in possession of evidence of Wang Xiaofei's fall from grace for a considerable amount of time, but he has been concealing it. He had been gathering the evidence for a considerable amount of time. Despite the fact that he was aware that this content must be at the top of the most popular search, he did not go to capture the popularity because he is a person with professional ethics, which means that he did not choose to reveal it or describe it, and he also did not go to catch the popularity. Not only was it not exposed right away, but Gasiki also privately reminded Wang Xiaofei that there are inappropriate images of Wang Xiaofei on him. You need to be careful about what you post online. Not only was it not exposed right away, but Gasiki also intimately reminded Wang Xiaofei that there are inappropriate images of Wang Xiaofei on. Additionally, Gasiki published the chat logs that were kept in the live broadcast room, which brought Wang Xiaofei's attention back to the requirement that he demonstrate his innocence. According to Gasiki, Wang Xiaofei's closest friend and confidant, Mr. Zhong, was the one who authentically broke the news about Wang Xiaofei's derailment. Mr. Zhong was a business partner of Wang Xiaofei's. Gasiki revealed at the end of their talk that he still had the tape pertaining to Wang Xiaofei, but that it will not be made public in the immediate future. Wang Xiaofei expressed his concern by saying, "I don't want him to fail, and I don't want him to be transferred to Badaling." Despite the fact that Wang Xiaofei was already outside in the sunlight, this was still uttered. After being reprimanded by those who support Zhang Lan, Gasiki's deceitfulness took a noticeable step forward, as evidenced by the fact that I am forced to mention this fact. However, the people who use the internet did not purchase it. Internet users expressed their opinion that it was pointless to swear poisonous oaths, that Gasiki's behavior was too naive, and that it was done solely for hype, and he revealed the inside story of Wang Xiaofei's cheating, and instead helped Wang Xiaofei find out the inner ghost, which was regarded as a big favor to Wang Xiaofei. This was regarded as a big favor to Wang. The actions of Gasiki were inappropriate. Many people who use the internet have voiced their support for Gasiki's isolation from society. It gets on my nerves to no end that he goes out of his way on occasion to provoke, especially considering that every time he does so, he presents an argument that is without merit. Because Zhang Lan mentioned in passing in the live broadcast room that Big S phoned Wanwan Xiaoga for assistance, Gasiki blew up in a matter of moments for the very first time, which was a direct outcome of Zhang Lan's remark. Gasiki blew up in a matter of moments. Gasiki publicly reprimanded Zhang Lan as shameless. And he also stated that he would release all of the evidence before the end of the year. He said that even if Zhang Lan went away, it will still be made public. Gasiki also stated that he would release all of the evidence before the end of the year. A public rebuke of an elder in such a manner demonstrates an unusual level of arrogance. The second occurrence was an even greater example of ridiculousness than the first. Gasiki launched legal action against Zhang Lan for defamation, demanding justice as well as an apology, all because Zhang Lan made a flippant joke in the live broadcast room that the paparazzi captured it. In every other part of the world, people laugh at the ludicrous demand made by the paparazzi that the person being photographed apologize to them. Because Zhang Lan openly targeted the influential S family with his firepower in the live broadcast room, it was inevitable that he would bring up Gasiki at some point. On the other hand, he used the opportunity to his advantage by jumping up and down in an effort to garner the greatest amount of traffic possible. How are people able to look down their noses at behavior like that on the internet? Pirates operate according to their own code of conduct. I would want to provide Gasiki some advice by proposing that he should avoid focusing on traffic because, otherwise, it would be simple to face pushback from the public opinion. I would like to say this because I would like to supply Gasiki with some guidance. Thank you for choosing to watch my video. Goodbye and see you again.